Cancer, lung disease, diabetes, non-communicable diseases are killers. Nowhere are the effects of non-communicable diseases felt more painfully than among Indigenous peoples. To address these concerns, CARICOM, the World Health Organization, and the NCD Alliance sponsored a meeting at the United Nations on Monday as a side event to the Permanent Forum on Indigenous Issues.
Are honored to elaborate with WHO and PAHO and the NCD Alliance in the hosting of today's event, which is aimed at addressing the threat of non-communicable diseases, or NCDs.
We believe that if there is a specific approach, a culturally approach of the health systems that addresses the culture and the specificities of Indigenous peoples, this will improve the life of Indigenous peoples.
Among the world's almost 400 million Indigenous peoples, non-communicable diseases pose a grave threat. High smoking rates and alcohol consumption, along with poor diets and inadequate access to health care, make Indigenous peoples disproportionately vulnerable to NCDs. Speakers at Monday's meeting agreed that to solve this issue, it will take both a governmental paradigm shift that respects the rights of Indigenous peoples and health initiatives at the individual level.
The diets and the physical activity are similar to identifying what within the Indigenous population's diets are in fact healthy, and building on that and encouraging their population to understand that what may seem glitzy over the television, or whether it comes with arches or without arches, may not be best for their health.
One country that has taken a leading role in fighting NCDs within its borders is Guyana, where successful government policies have reduced disease rates among Indigenous peoples and opened up opportunities for healthy lifestyles. Pauline Sukai, the Minister of Amerindian Affairs in Guyana, described how her government was using technology to combat non-communicable diseases.
In fact, right now we have a very aggressive campaign that is used to alert people about the non-communicable diseases. They use electronic media, they use local health centers and healthcare providers to share the word, the message, and in fact we have information, education and communication strategy on NCDs. So I think it is really moving apace.
Addressing non-communicable diseases among Indigenous peoples is one of many pressing, though often neglected, topics being discussed here at the 10th session of the Permanent Forum of Indigenous Issues, currently underway at the UN. Reporting from the United Nations, I'm Connor Schratz for South South News.